On October 3rd through October 5th, the entire debate world comes together for 3 nights, 1 platform, 1 spectacle. This is not just another debate event. This is the grandest stage of them all. Debate-Mania is the premier event in the debate community, the Super Bowl of intellect, the WrestleMania of words. The brightest minds, the fiercest rivalries, the biggest stakes. Here, champions are made, legacies are written, and only the sharpest minds survive. Debate-Mania is the grandest stage of intellect. Big Hemi versus KOT at Debate-Mania. It's the social media tournament final. Who speaks for the most high? Only one will stand victorious. Only one will leave as a champion. 1 debate. 2 warriors of faith and fire. Believers and skeptics watching. The truth will be tested, and only one voice will claim the crown. Big Hemi the biblical barbarian, a scripture-swinging powerhouse who brings the word like a hammer, breaking down doctrine with fearless conviction. Opposite him stands KOT of the New Torah movement, the sharp-minded Israelite who wields ancient text and modern insight to shatter tradition and rewrite the argument. At Debate-Mania, the digital battlefield heats up for the Versus Series social media title. 2 voices. 1 burning question: is Jesus the Most High God? At Debate-Mania, the path to the World Championship runs through an argument of history and belief. The question: did African Americans receive Christianity from Europeans? Big Hemi the biblical barbarian, scripture-driven, unapologetic, and ready to prove that faith for African Americans is deeper than we know. Across from him is Lucifer with clever dialogue to question the very roots of African American religious identity. 1 debate, 1 chance to claim the #1 contender spot, and a ticket to battle of the ideologies this November. History will be tested, and only 1 voice will earn a shot at the world title. 2 icons, 1 stage.
Run into nobody that addresses the messy part. So you haven't run into nobody that addresses the messy parts. Well, welcome. I didn't say nobody. Welcome to, that's literally what you said. I just repeated what you just said.
You gonna see come debate night.
I just repeated what you just said. So you haven't run into nobody that addresses the messy parts. I'm here for you, bro. I'm gonna address all of the messy parts for you.
Okay.
I'll answer all of the questions that you and your followers need answered, right? Because when you say Pan-Africanism is not the solution, I cannot wait. I'm not even about to ask you what your alternative would be. Because I can't wait. Please explain to the people, because what's going to end up happening is you will have the solution, and everybody can just follow what you say. So after the debate, we'll be able to just go with that shit that you say, and we're gonna be good. So my work will be done.
What we're asking is a very critical question. Is
elaborate
a liberation strategy for Black people in the 21st century, or is it simply a political fantasy that actually appeals to emotion more than it delivers results? And this is something that when you look at on the surface, my brother, Pan-Africanism actually offers a beautiful idea. Unity amongst people, people of African descent worldwide, right? But when we examine history and the realities of today, right, it becomes clear that Pan-Africanism functions more as a romantic version of
It's a collision of worldviews, Pan-African tradition versus a radical challenge to modernize. 2 titans, 1 titan, no compromises. Debate-Mania, and the Muse versus Haru conscious. The words will cut deep, and only 1 voice will echo as the undisputed Versus Series world champion. The reigning champion, Pan demands, a master strategist whose Pan-African vision has crushed every challenger, stands tall at the summit of debate supremacy. But across the stage waits a fearless disruptor, Haru conscious, the ageless superstar with a razor-edge intellect, determined to end Pan's dominance argument by argument. Giant star, 2 unstoppable forces.
shoes on the cruise. Country granny played the blues on the stools. Head wrap silky chewing on this oxtail. Scheming on a millie trying to hit the yacht sail. Gold shining lobster near the Everglades music. When we drop it's like you never made music. Better days never came easy to a quitter. Ain't no pump faking, let them see that I deliver. God body, baby, big 7 in the skin. Probably why you never hear no better again. Higher than the spot that we bout to set the bar. Stankin', smell it before it left the jar. I just left the coast straight to another ocean. Got excuses, me, I'm really having motion. Sipping on mimosa, chopping real estate game. 40 years later, still the same lane. Just left the hood, never heard of you. 30 long years, not a single word of you. Shop booming, baby, come and get it while it's open. I don't have time, I've been busy having motion. Just left the town, things spoke to you. You a L7, probably served to you. Shop still booming, come and get it while it's open. I don't have time, I've been really having motion. Boy, stop playing, this is not your lane. Never seen struggle, you do not know pain. Stop playing, would you be yourself? How they see you, how you see yourself. Ain't real, acting real fictitious. Family on the west probably still hit switches. Playing silly cell, brought the thumper in the car. I've been down in Austin burning rubber down Lamar. Keep what you earn, put it back in the business. Gold mouth shorty spinning racks at the dentist. One stream need a whole 7 ways. That weaker than a whole 7 days. I've been playing chess, working on the left brain. Buzzing in my city way before the press came. Went and bought a now he think he less lame. Got the kind of gas that could fuel a jet plane. Just left the hood, never heard of you. 30 long years, not a single word of you. Shop booming, baby, come and get it while it's open. I don't have time, I've been busy having motion. Just left the town, things spoke to you. You a L7, probably served to you. Shop still booming, come and get it while it's open. I don't have time, I've been really having motion. Y'all know what time it is. Jerry, what up? Lords of the land. Ain't got no minutes for you, internet. We really outdoors with it. Till infinity.
Welcome to Paradigm Shift TV 314. This is your brother DMG, the poet, aka Brother P. Anki. And y'all know what it is, man. It's exactly what it say. This is the countdown to Debate-Mania. We got 4 powerful matches for y'all, 4 powerful debates, and we're gonna talk about every last one of them. Let me add this gentleman to the stage, and while I'm doing that, y'all know I gotta do my spiel before we get into our spiel. So let me say God bless to all my Christian brothers and sisters, even the Slim Reaper. Let me say Hotep to all my Kemetic brothers and sisters. Shout out to Metu Hotep Jallo. Let me say Islam to all my Moorish brothers and sisters. Assalamu alaikum to all my NOI brothers and sisters. Let me say shalom to all my Israelite brothers and sisters. Shout out to Cap 10K, the Gal Gabar of ISUPK under Commanding General Yohana. Let me say peace to all my brothers and sisters in the nation of gods and earth, them 5%ers. Shout out to the God body, Marlon Simmons. Let me say what's up to all my atheist brothers and sisters. Shout out to all my Abo brothers and sisters. What's up to all my Naga brothers and sisters. Big salute to all my old Waspy brothers and sisters. Creator gang. Last and certainly not least, wait, real quick. Let me say what's up to all my roster brothers and sisters, if I didn't already say that. I'll be losing track, y'all. So many. Last and certainly not least, let me say jumbo to all the rest of my brothers and sisters all throughout the African diaspora, be it here in the wilderness of the United States of America or beyond. Y'all know why I say that greeting is for one reason only. It's because if you're Black, I mess with you. And I hope you mess with me. Our different ideologies shouldn't keep us from uniting. We can't. All my Haitians. You're right, B. I got to start shouting out my Haitian brothers and sisters. But I do say all the rest of my brothers and sisters all throughout the African diaspora. But you're messing me up, brother. You're messing me up. I'm acting like the debate is paying too much attention to the chat. Anyway, y'all know I say that for one reason and one reason only. It's because if you're Black, I rock with you, and I hope you rock with me. Our different ideologies should not keep us from uniting. We can have unity without uniformity, and we can disagree without being disrespectfully disagreeable. Shout out to the reigning, defending, undisputed, undefeated versus series world champion, my man Pandemus, the Pan-African atheist. And yes, salute to all my Black tunes in the building, Fat Albert and them. You know what I mean? That being said, family, it's the countdown to Debate-Mania. Shout out to my man, Slim Reaper in the building. Slim Reaper, illustrious member of the faction known as the Bar.
Yes, sir.
What's going on with you, my brother? And what you think of this Debate-Mania card?
Man, yeah, man. Shout out to Paradigm Shift TV 314 and shout out to the Bar. Yeah, man. I'm excited to see the debates and stuff, man. Yeah, I'm excited about some of the lineups and stuff you got, man. I don't know. I wish some people would stop running from me, but yeah.
I knew you was gonna get. I'll say, look, where's the shot coming? Who the shot gonna come against? But I see you said people.
Yeah, just people. I mean, it's several people. I don't know. They've been ducking me. They, as a wise man once said, they ducking the fade, but they quacking. So.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Man. That's crazy.
What happened? I thought me and Chris Harris agreed to a debate here on this page. What happened? What happened with that?
Well, I think I admitted that I kind of messed that one up. So we're gonna get that back together.
No. Listen. Because there was people in another chat. Some of your admins set up here with this page, which I don't be understanding. That's why I know there's some Slim Reaper hate up here, but they were apparently in there talking about that I backed out of it, which didn't happen. That whole conversation happened in the chat. So if someone has any evidence,
well, again, like I said, I was under the impression that you backed out. It wouldn't.
I know that's because you listened.
It showed me where you called me that. I was like, oh,
called you and text you, but likewise, but in that chat, like we had the whole thing set up, and since then, I don't know. I really think that I don't really think he wants to do it. I don't know. So I don't know, man.
I think he want to do it. It's just trying to get y'all in the same room at the same time, so that y'all can actually come up with a topic. Is almost like it's worse than giving you ever gave a little kid some medicine that's really nasty, but they got to take it? Or you ever been that kid?
Well, remember,
that's what it's like trying to keep y'all in the same room and come up with a topic.
No, we had 75 different topics that we've talked about and agreed upon so far, and for whatever reason he finds his way out of them. The very first one that we were supposed to be talking about when I very first met him was supposed to be the topic of biblical slavery, and I don't know if you recall, or because you be capping for your friends, but anyway, we were on the call. He already had a debate with nobody about it.
Is that when somebody threatened to unalive you?
Yes. It was Chris Harris and his whole group. It was Kansu. It was I can't. Anyway, it was I think Lavelle was on the call, but Lavelle didn't say it. It was a bunch of them. I was told not to come to Florida, not to come to the state of Michigan. I was told that I couldn't go to several states because people do something to me. I was told that somebody was a vice lord with 2 PhDs. So if I came to Chicago at all, somebody's going to do something to me. I mean, there was a bunch of stuff. But so that first topic was supposed to be the biblical slavery. And you remember I was on a call with the man, and I told him numerous historical errors that he made, and he went to cussing me out and talking crazy, and there was a bunch of stuff. So we've had that topic. I challenged him to like 5 different topics here live on the channel. He continues to not want to take them. I don't know if you remember the Helios Biblos conversation where, by the way, I do just want to say, DMG, I got a question to ask you real quick.
What's that?
Now, do you remember that when we were up here, and do you remember that Sabio was on those KKK websites trying to prove that the Bible used to be called Helios Biblos?
Yeah, I mean, it's on the record.
Yes, so
it's on the record.
Yes, so and so is blogtalkradio.com and hiddenmeanings.com that Sabio was on. Now, one of the greatest things in the world was the other day, I had a conversation with Sabio, and I was trolling him about him dropping those sources and saying that he had a source. And you never guess what Sabio told me.
Don't tell me he said he ain't say that.
No, he said it, but he says he said it because Chris Harris has sent him those and told him to use those sources.
Stop playing, man.
Wait. Hold on, wait.
I know you, so I know you can show me, but we can do that. We can do that later.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying because he very pointedly, and I don't care what you say. This is him in the messages saying that he got those from Chris Harris. So these are messages.
Wow.
He says he asked me to look up Helios Biblos and use the site I used. He says he was on his Zeitgeist shit at the time. I remember. But anyway, so the people and the people that DMG that you surround yourself with, they be like frauds. And they're like, then they run channels like pseudo killers and call themselves all that kind of stuff. And they niggas be pseudo. So I'm supposed to have a debate with pseudo said, the Chat GPT scholar, right? Plagiarizing sources. Check out the bar reloaded. Check out the page. You can see like hell of times that pseudo said. Maybe in these groups like pseudo killers. So I don't know.
You know, said wanted to smoke with you, man, but you was trying to make him do stuff that was unnecessary. We ain't gonna get into it right now.
Yeah. I told him to have his camera on. Yeah.
Not told him to have his camera on. Be specific. He can't. If his child running the room, you said nope, don't turn it off.
Why would anybody need to turn their camera off because a child runs the room?
Because they don't want that. I don't want my children. Well, I don't care now because they grown and they'll whoop their ass.
Then lock the damn door.
Well, here's what I'm saying. If somebody don't want their wife or their child on the internet, be it accidentally, then that's their prerogative. I don't see that how that's unreasonable.
Does he not have doors in his house?
What if he get up to go to the? He's supposed to lock the door behind him when he get up to go to the restroom.
Yeah, he could like maybe he uses his voice and his nuts, and he tells his wife and kids don't go in there. How about that?
Or if he has to get up for whatever reason, he can just turn his camera off.
No, he keeps camera on the entire time. And I just told you he's a
Come on.
He's a Chat GPT scholar. So you know what these niggas do? They sit on here like we saw Chris Harris do.
But look, he can do that. He can do that with the camera on.
No, because we're gonna see. So we're gonna see his face. We're gonna see the light and everything like that change while he's talking. He needs to keep his camera on. The other thing is
the light can change while he's talking with him just looking up something on Google.
No. That's what I'm saying. So the light won't change. We'll be able to see his face. He needs to keep his camera on. My one request with him was that he keep his camera on for the entire
no. Listen, what I'm saying is this. While y'all engaging, of course the camera gonna be on. But if he has to step away, I'm saying he should be able to turn his camera. I'm not gonna argue with you about this right now. We're talking about Debate-Mania, man.
MJ, you mean to tell me that for an hour and a half, the man can't leave his camera on? He can't keep he don't have enough testes to tell his wife and kids.
No. All I'm saying is I don't think it's unreasonable if I get up to use the bathroom that I turn my camera off.
MJ, if this was an in-person debate, could he get up and do any of this? Like, this is what I'm saying. I don't know if these niggas have ever had a debate.
But it's not. That's the whole point of it being virtual.
No, that's not the point.
Check this out. What if I just got boxers on? I promise y'all I don't just have boxers on. But what if I just got boxers on because I'm lounging around the house? I don't want to get up. I don't want to get up with my camera on and let y'all see my polo drawers.
DMG, I just want to just clarify this. So one, you can preempt all of this stuff. Hey, you tell your wife and kids, hey, don't come in here, right? You go pee beforehand, right? You put on pants.
But what if you drink it? What if you have a situation where you're drinking during the show because you have to stay hydrated? What if you take a water pill and it dries you out, so you have to stay hydrated? Thus, you have to go run and use the bathroom quite frequently.
Then you do like if you were in the middle of a shift at work, or if you were doing something else, you hold your damn pee. It's not that big of an ask. These niggas, that's
because you ain't over. That's because you ain't over 40 yet.
Then by 40 years old, you should have learned how to hold your bladder. So
no. I'm not saying that you can't hold it. I'm saying you get to a particular age, you ain't holding it unless you have to. And DeAndre saying keep your camera on ain't a have to.
Yeah, no, that's definitely a have to, especially with pseudo niggas who literally only run around grabbing nonsense that they get off ChatGPT, which pseudo said has been exposed for doing. Check out the Bar Reloaded. They have a whole thing about Cedric misquoting sources. Listen.
You're getting off course. We talking about debate. We talking about Debate-Mania. We talking about Debate-Mania. Perhaps in January when we had Debate-Mania 2, you and Sid can go at it. But in the meantime, this is the countdown to Debate-Mania. Now I'm not up here for your shenanigans right now, brother. This is about Debate-Mania. You can come and get your issue off when we're not talking about Debate-Mania. In the meantime, this is about Debate-Mania. I'm sharing my screen.
So we can't talk about
sharing my screen, brother.
All right, okay.
All right. Can you see my screen?
Yep.
All right. Now, this is somebody you know very well. This is your boy, teammate, Big Hemi, the biblical barbarian.
Shout out to Hemi.
What do you think of the social media tournament final between Big Hemi and my man KOT?
Gonna be a cakewalk, I would imagine. So shout out to Hemi. Depending on, I don't know. I don't be having confidence in Hebrew Israelite people in their readership by and large, and their scholarship. So I don't know. I think it's gonna be a cakewalk for Hemi. Shout out to Hemi. Yeah.
So you think Hemi is gonna be the new social media champion?
Most definitely. If Hemi can read, and I know he can, it won't be that difficult. Yeah.
Nobody cares, my brother. What you think of this debate between Big Hemi and my man KOT?
What's good, bro?
This is Debate-Mania night 1, Friday, October 3rd. Who you got?
Can y'all hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You already know, man. Back when me and Rocky did Debate-Mania, I said Hemi was gonna win the whole thing. So you know. I still hold that stance.
Did you see KOT debate against Michael Everett?
Of course, yeah.
And you just assuming Hemi gonna beat him? Like what did you think of the brother debate style, debate technique, et cetera, et cetera?
Yeah, I think I was one of the people who knew KOT more than a lot of people on the platform. I think he's a deep brother. I mean, I know he got some views on scripture that I disagree with, but I think that he's a good debater. But based off the topic that they chose, yeah, I think Hemi got this one too, man.
Oh man,
because of course, you know, I believe in the Trinity. Of course, I believe Jesus is God. So with the topic being pretty much that, I gotta go with what I rock with, and I think it's provable, of course.
Okay. I mean, you ain't just saying that because DeAndre said that, is you?
No, I called Hemi back in the round 1 for the first round was even underway. So.
Ain't Hemi undefeated?
Yeah.
Yeah, he undefeated.
Here. So hey, listen, man, if you got a proven record, you got a proven record, man.
Pandemic's undefeated.
Yeah, that's different. No, now shout out to Pam.
Real quick. Hold on, man. We got my man KOT in the building. KOT, are you hearing what these brothers saying, man?
Shout out to KOT.
Shalom, fam. I like to give all praise to the Heavenly Father by the power of His word. I rock. Hallelujah. Peace, brother DMG. I hear what they're saying, brother. But I think they kind of lost.
What you thinking, man? Because these brothers seem to be writing you off, man.
I know it's kind. I mean, they must be religious Christians or something, because common sense, even by the debate topic, is Jesus the Most High God? They really believe this, that a man is the Most High God? It's kind of crazy to me.
I asked him, and Leandre, did you see KOT debate against Michael Everett?
No, I did not.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna remove you. If you ain't watching the Versus series, you can get your butt out of here, man.
But like BMG, if you remember, I had KOT over Mike. I haven't been wrong on there on one of them so far. So hey, I think I got a track record with it too.
Hey, I know while Leandre was in the back, he was cursing me out. Kenny, my man.
What it do, man? What's going on, panel? What's going on, everybody?
What you think of this debate, man? Did you see our brother KOT last debate against Michael Everett?
Well, you know, I was behind the scenes helping negotiate that and get them together for a topic. So I basically watched that whole thing, you know, go down.
Do you think nobody in the Slim Reaper underestimating our brother KOT?
Yeah, we gotta get that man his respect, man. You know what he doing in the ring, man. It's all about getting in the ring. It's not about what we believe as Christians. It's about what he can position for the judges. You know what I'm saying? Because Michael Everett was supposed to be the man in that debate. You know what I mean? I think I was surprised, you know, that KOT walked them down like that. I thought it was going to be a little bit closer, but KOT got him up out of here and moved right on. And Michael Everett, my man, but you know, just being unbiased, you gotta give you gotta get a man to win and call a spade a spade. You know, so I don't want to sleep on KOT. I don't want to sleep on KOT versus Hemi. You know, Hemi been on the road a lot. He might have his shoes might not be tied up, his ankles might be sore. You never know. It's just all about what happens it's all about what happens in the ring. Long as his presentation good and his charisma high, it's gonna be a good battle. You know, Hemi have shown us time and time again when he on a road that he's a force to be reckoned with. So KOT, I don't expect you to go out there and shuck and jive, but I just want to see you put up a good fight and handle business. So I don't have no picks in this one. I would like to see a good battle straight down the middle, and we're gonna see what happens.
Thank you,
I
brother.
ain't sleeping on KOT, man.
Because he keeping it real. Peace to the brother. He keeping it real, and that's what's real.
He keeping it real, man.
Yeah, he keeping it real.
He's 100% keeping it real. You know what I mean?
Dan, later we gotta argue about that.
I ain't sleeping on KOT.
I think the Christians mistaken me, because I believe who they call Jesus was the greatest prophet that walked the earth. But it's common sense that he's not the Most High God. I mean, that's common sense. You ain't got to read the book to know that. But by reading the scriptures, it doesn't teach he's the Most High God. Even Jesus himself doesn't teach he's the Most High God. Remember, this debate is not even is Jesus God. You can make the argument all you want. Our argument is he the Most High God?
Okay.
Yeah.
Talk to him.
You can say he's God. I ain't got to argue against you about he's God, because we're going to find out in this debate that it's multiple gods in the Bible, but it's only one true God. And those are the words of Jesus himself. He's going to tell you who it is. So I'm going to let Jesus make the argument. You know what I'm saying? Let him argue for me.
Yeah, so I ain't gonna step on Hemi's toes on that. I just will say that I can tell by the way you're mispronouncing the word shalom, that I can tell that there's not much depth to your research.
You're not finna try to bake this brother into a back and forth, Leandre. Listen,
I'm just pointing out.
You are here as an analyst, not a critic. You know what I'm talking about?
Let me say this to the brother though.
Don't make me move you to the back. Don't make me move you to the back.
Let me say this to the brother.
That's what we're talking about.
To that brother. Hold on, let me say it to the brother because we use the word shalom, SHALAM. We say shalom because that's old school for when we first came on YouTube. We follow a certain group, a certain trend, separating ourselves. But we say shalom to all my Old Testament brothers. What we say shalom, not with the O with SHALAM for you. Your information, brother, which is the correct spelling of it. I use shalom for a different reason. Right, brother DMG. I use shalom for a different reason. So you're incorrect if you think I don't know that.
Well, both of those were incorrect. But
yeah. No. He just explained himself, brother. He just explained himself.
He tried.
That's it. If you want to debate him on it, you can make a challenge once he get done with the biblical barbarian.
I asked you a challenge.
I know it hurt. I know it hurt because he could potentially beat your teammate. I know it hurt. But
we gotta address that too. We gotta address that. You saying teammates now, Leandre? Are you formally a part of the bar now?
Yes.
Okay.
Formally or formally?
Oh yeah. Hey, listen. It's a promo out there that's gonna start playing on Paradigm Shift this week, where they got this brother with muscles and abs. Now, if you seen him, he looked like the drawing of a stick figure. You know the black lines with the big round head, but. Now, on there, that brother looked like Spartacus or somebody.
What? So he's trying to get me to do like Juicy did and take my shirt off, but I'm not gonna do it. I know what DMG trying to do.
Look, I don't want that at all, brother. I don't want that at all. This is not an ad for anorexia. Hey, Classic Craig, you in the building, man. What you think of this debate between the biblical barbarian Big Hemi and KOT of the new Torah movement? Is Jesus the most high God? There will be a champion crowned this Friday. What we got?
I say this is a good debate, man. May the best argument win. And not only that, I just got to say this, man. Hemi got to bring his A game because everybody knows, well, everybody that is in the know, KOT is a veteran in the community. So if Hemi want to make a big name for himself, this is his opportunity right here, right? I mean, it is great to see KOT coming around, representing the new Torah movement. Shout out to Elder Yara. But one thing about KOT, I have to say, man, the brother is relentless. And Hemi's pretty tough, too, when it comes down to actually, how can I put it? How Hemi got his own style of actually baiting people into his questions. And I like how he do it. It's very smooth. But it's going to be a very interesting debate between these two. I can't say who will win, but I'll have to say this at the end of the day, may the best argument win at the end of the day. May the best argument win. And remember, everybody, the Q&A is very, very important. It can make or break a debate in the Versus series. But shout out to both debaters, man. That's all I have to say.
No doubt. KOT, I'm going to give you the last word on this debate. Let me see who else we got. Look, it sounded like somebody else hit the panel, but I guess not. KOT, I'm going to give you the last word unless him be able to come up.
And then you're going to address you running from okay. JJ.
Peace and blessing to my elder Yara, Black Sage, and to my brother Anonymous Hebrew. I see all that. Peace and blessings to the chat that come through for the debate, family, because what you see here is going to get even deeper. Because I'm going to use the scriptures to define themselves and teach what it teaches. I'm not religious, I'm spiritual. So we're going off the text for what the text teach, not what a cult teaches. It's a difference here. We got to come bringing truth. And that's what I stand for, the Father. His word is about truth. Even though I believe Jesus is the greatest prophet walked the earth, he is not the most high God. We all should know that. That's common sense. And we're going to bring common sense to that debate, family. But peace to my brother Hemi also, Peace to the elder, to my brother DMG, and to all those that come on the panel today. To my brother Cannon, to my brother Nobody, to my brother Classic Craig. Peace and blessings, family.
Yeah, peace and blessings, my brother.
Appreciate you, bro. All right, man. We're going to go to the next joint. For some reason, my screen is froze.
While we wait,
technical.
You ignoring?
No. Why? I don't listen. Check this out. Let me tell you something. Tell you something right now, brother. Tell you something right now, bro. as it pertains to the gentleman by the name of Mandinka Mali, I have never, nor will I ever run from that brother. Now, I destroyed him. I destroyed him as thoroughly as one could be destroyed. He did not know what he was talking about. He was not debating the same debate. And I think you know that. I think you saw that. But since you want to talk about it so bad, before we move on to the next matchup, hey Jose, I'm gonna put it in the WhatsApp, brother. I'm gonna put it in the WhatsApp. So what did you think of the debate from an analyst standpoint between myself and Mandinka Mali? And I want you to know, I need you to act like you in a court of law, and you put your hand on the Bible. I don't want to hear I don't want to hear no trolling. I want to hear the truth. What did you think of the debate?
So from a debate standpoint, and I'm going to do this because you asked you, because I was going to troll you, but I'm not. JJ is wholly unfamiliar with existentialism and Black existentialism, respectively. He has no idea about the topic. Prior to him even going in there, when he was in the back chats posting his Meta AI and Chat GPT responses, not only could he not spell the words correctly, he was getting all of it wrong, including what existentialism is, what it teaches. And this is to set aside his mispronunciations for the entirety of the debate. But he doesn't know what the background, what the history of it is. Like, there was a RuPaul reference, which makes absolutely no sense. This would have been ideas that predate any of the people that he was talking about. Yeah, and just on a whole, he doesn't know anything about it. And especially just when you think about it from a basic standpoint, if there's going to be individuals within a collective, then obviously even focusing someone individual, if Black people adopt this ideology, then you'll end up with something that benefits the collective. So now, and one of my criticisms, as you know, DMG, that you and I, that hopefully we can have a debate about, is that I think that Black existentialism is a collectivist, and I think that that's actually one of its problems that it has. And so hopefully you and I, we can debate that topic. But yeah, just on a whole, he don't know anything about Frantz Fanon, and a bunch of people that you put me onto. So, you know, again, his debate performance was, and like I've said before, I don't know that you can call it a debate when JJ does things. It wasn't a debate, but he doesn't know enough about the topic. He knows about as much as on the topic about Black existentialism as Chris Harris does. They both studied it for the same amount of time. It's ones and ones of minutes. And then they both think that they're resident experts on the topic. So, yeah, I certainly don't think that
you weren't gonna troll, bro.
I'm not trolling. That's the fact. There was no trolling there. Chris
Who
Harris
hit the bomb? Don't be hitting my buttons, man.
Chris Harris is a Black existentialist after 30 minutes of hearing about the topic. So he knows as much as JJ does. And he made a whole video promoting. So again, it's not a. Yeah, so
I'm gonna start kicking people out that keep hitting my buttons.
But DMG, shout out to you for your excellent presentation on Black existentialism. As a philosopher and as an existentialist philosopher, myself, I think that you did a wonderful job. I don't know, like, the people who came on afterward and somebody was like, they agreed with you, but JJ did a better. I don't know what them people's talking about. Like, you have to be an imbecile.
Hey, look, this is how thick some of our brothers and sisters is. The brother said he agreed with me, but he had to go with JJ because I said Black existentialism is the best, and he thinks Pan-Africanism is the best, as if JJ did a good job of representing Pan-Africanism.
Yeah, and that's the thing, because the judgment in the debate is about which of the two debaters did a better job presenting their argumentation. Like, your personal opinions have to be set aside. It's just like if you're judging a boxing match. You're not judging the fight based on whether or not you think you can whoop one of the fighters, right? Or whether you think that they're better than some other fighter who's not in the ring. It's how do they fare against their opponent right then and there. So that's the topic. Like, you can be on there there were times that Christians have been up here debating, and I thought they were doing an absolutely terrible job. I mean, and as a Christian, I thought they were doing a terrible job, and I think that they lost. What's that? Is that dude? Is it the LP like Paul dude? He was up here, and it was one of the worst.
Shout out to LP.
LP go to hell. But anyway, the
LP like Paul.
Okay, he can go to hell. But anyway, but that whole
Don't make
thing.
me go get him. If you want to debate, LP ain't gonna run from you. No way, no shape, no how.
Line it up. I don't care.
Don't make me go get him.
I think you got all that backlash from the people who did go against you and did vote against you. I think you got that backlash because you know when you go on Sarnetta, man, it's kind of hard for Christians to kind of win over there, man. So I think just because it's known that you're a Christian, that probably be the reason why.
Pastor Bennett go over there.
But that nigga had to work a long time for them people to come around. You know, so now by DMG being what JJ called a rookie debater, which I disagree. Of course, me and him had enough debates with each other for him not to be a rookie. But I think based off that and you not debating on Sarnetta channel as much as someone like a Pastor Bennett, even though the polls still show that you won overall, I think the people that did vote on JJ's side was because of that reason, and everybody knows that when it comes to being a Christian.
I don't know if my wife showed me a poll. It was like 79% to like 28% or something like that. I don't know if that remained or if his percentage got higher.
Even though JJ dropped the poll, and you still won even on his channel in the poll.
But see,
I didn't even know that.
I mean, my thing is, what I'm saying is, a lot of people are starting to move away from that old Christian or this individual. They're moving away from that bias. And
I agree.
Not only that, I'm gonna just keep it a buck with you. A lot of the people that disagreed with DMG, it wasn't because they were really voting for JJ. It's just they were Pan-Africans, basically.
Well,
and
that's
had
exactly
a Pan-African view.
But yeah, that's exactly the point. That's why that should not be a voting. Like if it's 70-something to 20-something, it shouldn't have been that close because it was a wash. It was an absolute wash.
Right.
They were just making the vote because they felt like he was attacking like their Pan-African views. And like, you know, I've watched a couple of other people. They did a few shows on it. People still don't know what the hell Black existentialism is. You know what I'm saying? But it was funny how everybody thought they knew. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, bro, this JJ shouldn't talk to you, fam.
Yeah, well, but he's issued a new challenge that you're failing to address. He wants to do a 2-on-2 debate. Hang on, let me read what he said because he sent you a challenge earlier. I don't know why you're ignoring it, but he sent it.
Yeah, I know. Listen, you know what I'm gonna tell him, Slim?
What's that?
I'm gonna tell him we can do that, but instead of me and Chris, it got to be me and you.
Okay. Well, so yeah. So hey, listen. Hey, now look. Now I'm gonna tell you. Now I know he really don't want to do that, but because he says he wants him and Mighty Hebrew versus you and Chris Harris. And what I told him flat out, I typed it right here. What I told him, I said, can I propose someone talk to Chris Harris without DMG? And I said, unlike DMG, Chris Harris is not actually an existentialist. He doesn't know what the F it is for real. And I says, he started calling himself one after 30 minutes of hearing the term. And I said, and I think he should be exposed to being a fraud on that topic. And so anyway, so my recommendation is that if someone wants to have a conversation with Chris Harris on Black existentialism, challenge him directly, because I'm telling you, he doesn't know anything about the topic. He don't know nothing about it.
Did y'all see Mighty Hebrew short? He did a somewhat show with JJ, and yeah, he was saying all kind of stuff about, not disrespectfully, but he was saying all kind of stuff about you, DMG, and the Black existentialism argument. So yeah, he definitely against it. I don't know if y'all saw that short. It's on JJ channel.
I doubt if he know anything. I doubt if he know anything about it.
I had never heard about it until you brought it up, bro. And I've been knowing you for years. I had never even heard of that at all. And then I remember when Chris Harris took on the terminology and all that stuff too. You were the first person I ever heard even mention anything like that. Now JJ feel like y'all are Black Hebrew Israelites. You know, like, for example, the Black Hebrew Israelites stole their argument from. I'm finna tell you. He feel like the Black Hebrew Israelites stole their argument from British Israelism. So he feel like y'all stole y'all argument from all those people that he named, those white people, those gay people. He feel like they came up with the concept first, and then black people adopted it and tried to apply it to themselves. That's the argument he made.
Yeah, he said some crazy stuff in that debate that's easily like refutable. So one, DMG learned about black existentialism in college. Now, even though he trolls and says he has a GED and stuff, but DMG learned about black existentialism in college, in college coursework. JJ said during the debate, for whatever reason, that it's not accepted in academia. You can find entire papers written on black existentialism. Now, I wasn't aware of black existentialism prior to DMG telling me about it. And then when he gave me a whole list of names, stuff like that, I looked into it. And like you can actually find academic peer review papers on the topic of black existentialism. So those sorts of things, they just don't make any sense for someone to get on the internet and say, unless you just don't have any access to it. So, I'm just confused. So hopefully though, so DMG, if you want to set something up, let me know, because I'm definitely down.
Can I moderate?
Yeah, bro. That's gonna be my counter to him. I do it, but Slim gonna be my teammate. Now what? You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I don't know. I'm cool with JJ. Will tell y'all 100 times. I'm cool with JJ and Mighty Hebrew. If I could moderate that joint, that'd be lit.
Hell no, you biased. You can't moderate.
I ain't biased. I ain't no black existentialist, so no, I ain't gonna be biased. That ain't got nothing to do with
DMG your
Christianity.
homeboy, boy. You can't. Hell no.
JJ my homeboy. What did you mean?
You can't. What's the call?
Nigga, DMG your homeboy too. What you talking about?
Like, yeah, shut up, nigga.
It don't matter.
he said it like he hate me or something.
Right.
Hey, Cannon, what did you think of the black existentialist debate between myself and Mumble Mouth Molly?
So I was watching that bad boy, and I just like to say, hold on, can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
I knocked my screen down.
Hey, Cannon, we can hear you.
Oh yeah, that's hilarious. Let me. I was just going to say, I watched the whole thing. You feel me? And it hurt when he could. It hurt when he couldn't actually say. When he couldn't actually say the word. And black existentialism. That's the word he needed to say. I think that what I'm saying, decide bets on how many times he was going to get that wrong. That superseded the fact that I didn't know. Whether or not he truly knew what he was talking about. I felt like y'all was having two different debates.
Now,
anyway.
Cannon, but just real quick, there were actual side bets going in back chats about how many times he's going to mispronounce the word.
Absolutely, and
yeah, people were actually betting on that. Just
yep.
Like, Cannon, go ahead.
So we're not even going to let that walk past, though. So him saying it wrong at least 7 times. I think it was what, if he could say the word wrong 7 times.
Yeah, it was 7 times for the total debate, and he got 7 times wrong in like the first 10 minutes. So
JJ 7,000.
So I thought that was hilarious, and
my wife was like, "Why is he saying exorcism?" I thought the word was existential. I was like, "Man, don't." Hey, man, but listen. Classic, you got anything to say about the debate before we move on to the next debate? And what book was that, Leandre?
This is the best short stories of Fyodor Dostoevsky, because I was doing, this is my favorite existentialist. If nobody knows, that's why that fellow right there that's on my picture, that's Fyodor Dostoevsky. My channel name is Notes from the Underground, because it's named after one of Fyodor Dostoevsky. He's an existentialist writer, one of his short stories. So I do know about the topic of existentialism, but I got a bunch of writers in existentialism and things that up there. So DMG, tag me in. We can do it.
Bro, that's gonna be a good debate.
I'll let you know. Somehow I think he gonna back out, but Pastor Craig, what did you think of the debate before we move on to Nobody versus King Seth?
I mean, no, come on, man. You already know when it comes down to this debate. It wasn't a debate at all. We need to stop playing around. You were teaching.
Yeah.
You were teaching somebody who was basically Googling real quick, trying to come up with anything that sounded feasible just to act like he had an argument. I mean, I felt like he was actually taking, candy from a baby or fighting somebody with a disability at that point, because it wasn't a debate. We just had to be honest with you. He was teaching people what it was. And you had people trying to argue for JJ, trying to help JJ. But it didn't do anything to show any form of prowess on JJ's expertise in the topic. It just showed how he didn't know what the hell he was talking about. But it was fun to watch. It was wild. There was a guy saying that he took shots every time JJ mispronounced a word, and every time JJ got off the damn live and kept debating. You know, it was wild. But I have to say it was a real flawless, clean victory, DMG. So congratulations to that, fam. Congratulations to that, man. It was a good show, man, and a hell of a way to kick out Debate-Mania, man. You know what I'm saying?
I think it was entertaining, man. I think JJ, well, he lost overall, but he definitely lost when you read the definition and you brought up the word individual, and he took that and not understanding what it was saying, as in, you know, it being for all black people. He ran out the word individual for a long time, and he took it out of context. So I think that was his most major fall in that debate. So, you know.
Okay.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what the funniest part of the debate was to me. There was two instances. He said that Malcolm X and the Black Panther Party, Huey P. Newton, didn't know they didn't use that existentialist crap, right? So then I showed where they were literal examples of black existentialism. Then he said Franz Fanon was a soft pot. In other words, he was soft. The same Franz Fanon that he thought was a European. Then I showed that not only was he super violent in his anti-oppression talk, he was called the apostle of violence. Like it was so crazy. Who got an echo?
Not I.
That's probably classic. But
You're not
it was so crazy for him to say stuff and not know what he was talking about. That was so easy to rebut. And then even when it was rebutted, he stood on it. I ain't never seen nothing like that in my life. But anyway,
history, bro.
Go ahead.
Homie didn't know history, and I was really upset that he made a mockery of W.E.B. Du Bois. You know what I'm saying? Called him an agent, all type of coons and stuff. I'm like, come on, bro.
Oh, that was good, bro.
That was ridiculous, fam. Come on, man.
Bro, come on, man. He say W.E.B. Du Bois wasn't about us going back to Africa, and the man literally moved to Africa late in his life and died.
Exactly.
I'm like, what?
Hey, DMG. The one thing I wanted to say was, after the debate was over, he was still debating. You know what they say about people that's trying to debate when the debate over? After the whistle blown, it's game over. He been on his crusade the whole last week after the debate was over.
What they say, Darren,
exactly.
Anybody that make a video after the debate is the one admitting that they lost.
Yeah.
Hey, but I gotta say,
Debate-Mania.
But I gotta say this though, that debate you had, DMG, was brought to you by common sense. You explained it to JJ, but you can't teach it to him. That's JJ saying. So I had to use that one.
No doubt. So let's get to this next debate, though. Let's get to this next debate. Nobody from Trust and Believe the Gospel. Nobody Cares versus the legendary King Seth. I don't know if you're familiar with King Seth and Waters, but
he gotta go. You got to get him out of here from wearing that skin fitted. He's out of there. Just as a Baltimore native wearing that Redskins, he's got to go. he got to go already. It's like, no.
Right now,
Sergeant Running Waters, who you got in this debate and why?
Hey, Darren, ain't this the dude that I've been talking to in the other back chat?
King Seth? Nah. This the dude that DMG had to give a lesson to on the Invisible Institution. But you haven't really been talking to this guy.
No, because I swear, because I think they were just telling me I was talking to. Anyway, I'm going with Brother Nobody for this one. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who talked himself into this topic, but it's I don't know why anybody would agree to a title like this. I don't know if Brother Nobody like twisted the brother's arm. I don't know like if this is like
Which topic on me? Hold on. Leon, our first topic was supposed to be is the historical Jesus, biblical Jesus, which is a bad title for him, but we let that go, and then
he should have went with that. He should have went with that because this one, I've seen other people who have titles that, I mean, this is kind of an easy W just because of the title alone, but you could trip up if you come and you jack this up. I mean, yeah, don't mess this up because I feel like he gave you this one. But
well, either one of them topics though, like I mean, it would have been a hell of a wash. But this one right here is like a really bad one. So it's already favored to go nobody's way.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say, bro.
He must didn't see my debate against Captain K. What's better for the black community? The black
I was gonna say it may have been too long ago, but I didn't replayed it hella times. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know what's going on, man. But it's crazy. Yeah. So I'm going Brother Nobody on this one, man.
I'm gonna go Nobody as well.
Darren, why won't you add me to any of them back chats? It seems like I keep getting kicked out of back chats and I ain't even do nothing. But you can add me, right? If you're an admin in some of them back chats, bro.
We got to talk to you about something too, Brother Nobody. We're gonna wait though.
Classic Craig. Who you got, man? I know this is a tough one for you. Both for your Texas brethren. Both of your close personal friends. Both of your former gangster role models in life.
I don't know about
you got them cats that you got a cat that roll with them boys in blue. You got a cat that roll with them boys in red. You got a cat that drink Parmesan and a cat that drinks some other stuff. I don't know. Shout out to the boy Reloaded in the building. My guy, who you got, man? Because both of these, like, you gonna make a decision because I know you don't want to make one. Who you got?
I have to go with the guy who was the champ, who was the middleweight champ of the former Source Debate League. I got to go with King Self. If he don't drink if he don't drink that cheap ass vodka he get from the liquor store down the street, if he's sober of mind, I had to give it to King Self. If not, I believe the drunken master, aka Nobody, would take this with his monkey style kung fu. I'm just joking, Nobody, but honestly, I gotta
Classic Craig has turned his back on Nobody Cares.
I gotta say this though. Hold on, right quick. I have to say this though, right here, man. Check this out.
First, the fat boys break up. Now every day I wake up, somebody got a problem. Hey man, listen, I can't believe that, man.
Hold on, real quick. I gotta say this.
I can't believe that.
I have to say this. One thing about it, Self had debates like this multiple times, right? And from the debate league where he came from, this is something he always forced, right? He does have a hell of a good argument if he stay on topic with his argument. Now I've seen Nobody debate also, right? But
you said basically you seen them debate before and you was like, I am not entertained, I guess.
Well, here's the thing though. My thing is this though. Nobody's a good debater also, right? But the two of them are very evenly matched. So it's whoever bring the whole debate home, fam. I ain't gonna lie. But this will be a good one between, red versus blue. Nobody versus King Self. It's gonna be a good one. But I don't know. I gotta go with King Self with this one. Sorry, Nobody. I gotta go with the cheap box.
Oh, I ain't mad at you, bro.
Nobody. Before I give you the last word on this debate, I gotta say this to Classic Craig.
And here we go.
It's on you, bro.
All right, man. Y'all know what DMG always said about it.
You know I'm surgical with this bitch, Jake. How you want it?
Man, King Chef, the homie, like DMG said, me, him, and Classic, we all live within arm's reach of each other. You know what I'm saying? So this gonna be a good debate. It's gonna be a fun debate. It's just an exhibition. I'm not getting ranked, or I'm not, trying to be in no versus series or win any titles, take nothing from nobody. I think it's gonna be fun, bro. Of course, I definitely think I'm gonna win. Like the two brothers said earlier, just based off the topic alone. If I don't win, it'll be me getting in my own way, fumbling up or whatever I may do to cause damage to myself in the debate or whatever. But come on, man, I don't feel as if I lost no debates at all, and I don't plan on losing this one, man. So, and shout out to the brother King stuff. But I'm gonna put belt to behind and no ducks, bro. Quack quack.
Man, y'all Q&A gonna be wild, bro. That's gonna be wild for real. I can't wait till this go down. I'm not gonna lie.
Wow. I mean, that's all I really can say is wow. I mean, okay.
What happened in my debate with Anonymous Hebrew, man?
Well, that's the reason I sent you the link. I wanted
hit the link,
to come up and hopefully provide some insight into whether or not we're gonna be able to get that thing negotiated. But one thing I can say, Anonymous ain't scared. I can say that with the utmost confidence. You know what I mean? Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna go to the next match, man. We're gonna go to the next match. For whatever reason, Slim Reaper seems to think everybody fears him. I don't know why. He's literally a stick figure. Just to all the people watching, listen, you don't have to be afraid of the Slim Reaper. He's a little guy. He's a peewee. Anyway, who y'all got, man? Lucifer, the devil, or the man pulling double duty trying to make history at Debate-Mania, Big Hemi, the biblical barbarian. The topic is, did African Americans obtain Christianity from Europeans? The winner will get a shot at November's premium live event, Battle of the Ideologies. They will get a shot at the Undisputed Versus Series world title. Who y'all got, man? I'm gonna start, as always, with Sergeant Running Waters.
Another really easy win. I don't know who's picking these. I don't know who's picking these titles. DMG. I'm starting to think you're trying to being biased and setting stuff up for the Christians. Because what? Yeah. So shout out to Hemi. It's definitely going Hemi. Y'all got Hemi doing back-to-back debates. It's crazy.
He volunteered for it, brother. He wanted to do double duty. Hemi trying to be Hemi 2 belts by November. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm giving that to Hemi.
All right. We're gonna go over the canon. What you got, my G? You moderating this, so be careful, man. You only saying who you think will win, or do you want to withhold your comment until after the fact? Because you are canon gone. All right, we're gonna go over to Nobody from Trust and Believe the Gospel.
Yeah, I gotta echo what DMG said. A lot of people say they don't like these biblical debates, but I feel like biblical debates it is what the community was built off of, and I feel like they are the most important debates. Lucifer, as I call him, the wildest nigga I know, craziest dude I know, man. Yeah, bro. I just based off the title alone, man. I gotta go with him. And you know me, DMG. Everybody, I'm not a judge, so it don't matter. But based off the title alone, I got to go with him and his consistency in how he debate and how he display his information. I don't see why he could lose this debate based off the title.
All right, Classic Craig, man. I know. Now listen, I know you're a little bit biased because you are the devil's advocate, but who you got, man?
I mean, that's what they say, but you know how rumors are. But one thing I have to say about this, it is nice to see another former champion get in the ring. I got to give a big shout out to the, AKA Lucifer, formerly known as the Scholastic Bully.
Sure.
I got to give a shout out to him for that, right? Another good champion, another big name in the community. Well, people say he's not a big name, but he's trying to get that name back. That's what most are saying. But if Hemi can make history beating Lucifer and actually trampling over him, I got to give it to him. Hemi would probably go down legend for this because I'm not going to have to have a good arm.
You breaking up, brother. You breaking up. You breaking up, brother.
That's God.
You hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, but you're breaking up. Nah,
Yeah,
it's real.
Man, hold on.
You sound like Soundwave from the old Transformers cartoon, brother. Hey, go out and come back in. We're gonna go to Cannon. Cannon, who you got? The biblical barbarian or Lucifer, the devil?
Yeah, there's gonna be one that I've never seen the one brother debate before, so I have no clue what to expect from him. But I'm gonna go for Hemi just because what I'm saying. I feel like he the people's champ right now. If he can get through all of these, he can be Hemi 2 belts. I like the way that sound. I'm gonna go with that. You know what I'm saying? If he can get through KOT, and he don't even really have a lot of time to recover, but he just got to get back in there and put in this work. And this is a hard topic. So by me not knowing how the one brother debate, did African Americans obtain Christianity from Europeans? He gonna have to be pretty thorough to make sure that the judges, see his angle, see the direction he coming from. But I feel like this is an uphill battle for Hemi. So, I'm gonna go Hemi, but I don't know what the other brother capable of.
All right. Let's see if it don't look like Classic coming back. So with that, there he is. There he is. The devil's advocate has made his way back, man. Who you got, Classic? Classic, you there? Unmute your mic. All right, Classic can't unmute his mic for some reason. We're going to go ahead and move to the next debate in this huge premium live event we putting on for the people. It's a 3-night event. First time we doing something like this in the history of the platform. We definitely hope y'all will be in the building. Everybody except DeAndre, basically, be in the building. Now, this is it, family. This right here is it. Now, both of these brothers are near and dear to me as a promoter. Both of these brothers are near and dear to me as men, husbands, fathers, etc. I have no friends in this though. I have no friends.
Oh man, can y'all hear me better?
Yeah.
All right. My bad for that.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Francis, what are you doing, man? You wait till I get to the next topic to jump on. Like you really messing up my vibe, man. Who you got, Lucifer or Hemi? Real quick.
Looking at the topic, fam, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I gotta go with Lucifer with this one because that's a hell of a topic, fam. That's a hell of a subject to cover. You know what I'm saying? Because my thing is this, man. That argument better be tight. I'm not saying he can't do it, but hey, I want to see make a believer out of me, Hemi. Because boy, one thing I did talk with Lucifer. He did say he's gonna take him seriously. He's not gonna play around. Hemi seems very confident, but I gotta go. I'm more confident on Hemi with KOT than this one. I ain't gonna lie. But let's see what we got though.
So this don't happen to have anything to do with you being the devil's advocate, do it?
Oh nah, man. But where'd you hear that devil's advocate stuff from? I'm kind of curious about that. What you mean?
I made it up because y'all friends in real life.
We are? Dang. I'm friends with nobody in King Self and you in real life. So what's going on with that?
Man, you ain't friends, nigga. What you talking about?
Oh man, we ain't friends. Oh yeah.
You told me out the gate. I ain't your friend, DMG. You don't remember that?
Oh yeah. You're right.
Yeah, I'm holding you to it. I'm holding you to it, nigga.
All right, you got it. You're right.
Don't try to be my friend now. Don't try to be my friend now because I got my real friends up here.
You're right. You do got your real friends. You do got your real friends. You're right. All right. But who's your best friend on the panel though? Who's your best friend on the panel though, since you want to talk about it?
My best friend on the panel?
Yeah, your best friend on the panel.
Nobody from Trust and Believe the Gospel.
I don't believe you. I think.
What you thought? You thought I was gonna hesitate? Listen.
No. I think your best friend.
I think you thought I was gonna hesitate. No. Slim and Cannon, my little bros as well.
No,
but
Slim is your best friend. He's not your little bro.
Slim is my favorite philosopher. But listen, man.
That's your best friend.
Why do you think Lucifer? I mean, you saying that like it's an insult or something. I mean,
I'm not saying it's an insult. I'm just
like, I don't know why you saying that. You asked me who my best friend was. I told you, and then you're gonna try to tell me. You being weird right now, brother. Are you hurt? Are you hurt because I said? Are you hurt because I'm holding you to the fact that you said we weren't friends? Are you hurt? I would be hurt too because I know people want to be friends with me.
I'm just agreeing with you, brother.
Listen, brother. You don't have to keep harping on something that I gave a direct. Hey, everybody on the panel. Did I hesitate when this brother asked that question? Did y'all hear me hesitate?
I didn't hear.
No.
Yeah. So I don't know why he trying to tell me an answer to the question that I already answered. Like, you being weird, my guy.
I'm just agreeing with you, brother. You don't gotta hesitate.
Why do you think this is so cut and dry for the devil? Is it because you're his advocate?
No, there's a lot.
Are you Satan's emissary?
There's a lot of things I disagree with him about, right?
Are you Satan's emissary?
Nah, man. But one thing I do have to say though, man, I'm somewhat interested to see how he's gonna jump out of this one. Cause this is it's just a lot of things against him in this one. I'm not gonna lie. I wish he had a different topic, but yeah, it's a lot of things in this one. I'm not too confident with him, but he can make a believer out of me. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna see what he can do, man.
So you're not the emissary of the devil?
No, I'm a neutral party, brother.
Are you not here to do the Satan's work?
No, sir. I don't want to do Satan's
work. Are you the Antichrist?
No. I want to go to heaven, man. What you got going on?
So do the Antichrist and the devil. That's what they want to be delusional. The devil is mad because he got kicked out.
I know. Is anybody going to tell me why his name is Lucifer the devil?
That's what he want to be called, bro.
Yeah, but it doesn't make any sense.
He said he calls himself Lucifer because he's against every Pan-African, every pro-black individual. He's the antithesis to them. So because he knows a lot of them come from a Christian background, he calls himself Lucifer to give them more of a chill because they're Christian and their zealotry. So
Well, I
it's a
guess.
play on how he did it.
Well, okay. I'm just curious because Lucifer is the king of Tyre, so I don't know. Like, it's not the devil, so I just didn't know the connection between the two.
That was his.
Okay. I'm confused.
All right.
Here you go.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's
look,
your
man.
best. That's
Hey,
your
my
best friend
man
right there.
Jose Francis is in the building. Jose, I don't know how much you've seen or didn't see, but I'm gonna have you chime in on this next debate. And let's go ahead and get to it. This is the main event of Debate-Mania 1. Now, again, family, I want y'all to know both of these brothers, in my opinion, are powerful brothers. I want y'all to know, family, I have no friends in this. My man, Haru Conscious, the #1 contender for the Versus Series world title, is taking on the undisputed, undefeated, reigning, defending Versus Series world champion, Pandemus, the Pan-African Atheist. Now, hear me out. Haru is not against Pan-Africanism. He just thinks it's an outdated concept. Shout out to my man A9. Let me get him up here. I'm going to start out, as always, with Sergeant Running Waters. Haru says Pan-Africanism is an outdated concept as it pertains to being a practical solution for Black liberation in the 21st century. Pandemus, the Pan-African Atheist, obviously says the opposite. Sergeant Running Waters, who you think taking this thing and why?
One, I think that this one is actually a much more fair question than the other ones because, just based on what I know of the two debaters themselves, respectively, this one's going to Pan.
Woo! Yeah. Sergeant Running Waters say this one is going to Pan Demus. And ladies and gentlemen, I gotta ask y'all a question.
Are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained? Let's go over to my man Classic Craig. Classic. Pan won the tournament that you and Ratchet put together and became the first ever Versus Series world champion. He has defended his title against the likes of James Cassell, against the likes of your man, my man, the man who is like Paul, LP. And he did it with reckless regard for human life. Who do you think walks out of this thing? Because Haru Conscious been around a long time. He at the peak of his powers. Who you got in this thing, bro?
I'm not gonna lie, man.
Pretty much what you're saying is what?
This debate here. This is a grudge match, and I ain't.
No, you gotta start it out with pretty much what I'm saying is.
Same time in a lot of ways.
Hold on, family. Hold on. Let me get philosophical here. If we look at how these two brothers have been going at each other, it would not be safe to actually give one accusation or assert who would win over another. We have to wait and see, because these two individuals are gunning for each other to prove who is the better debater here on Paradigm Shift TV 314. So I can't give an actual verdict, but I will.
In other words, what you're trying to say is you scared to answer. I got it, man. I got it.
No. I wasn't afraid to answer him. But I'm just gonna say this: both of these individuals have a chip on their shoulders, right? And they want to prove who's the best. So we might see the highest level of debating when it comes down to these individuals. But let's bring it on, man. I'm undecided, but I can't wait to see the argument.
All right. Let's go to nobody. Who you got, brother?
I would say, based off me interviewing Heru, and definitely based off the title, you know, this is a good title. I don't know a whole lot about it. So to hear two brothers, one that's still in it and another one that used to be in it, you know, I would like to say Pan Man, wild as a Taliban, Pan African in his left and atheism in his other hand. It would be hard to go against him. Being undefeated, I think 5-0, defending the title as many times as he have. But with the information that Heru gave me in the interview that I did with him on his 30 for 30, for lack of a better term, I kind of got to go with Heru, man. I got to go with the big homie. By him being a former member, you know. Hello, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got to go with the big bro, Heru Consciousness, man. I think it's on you next, Darren. I don't know what happened to DMG, but go ahead, Darren. Who you think gonna win?
So this one of the ones where I'ma just say I'ma wait and see, but let me explain why. Like Brother Craig said, it's definitely a grudge match. They both got a lot riding on it. You know, obviously Pan being the champ, you know, putting in a lot of work and having to carry, having to carry the weight of this. You know, Haru coming in with with an axe to grind. The only thing I'm gonna say is this: when depending on how the judges feel, when we talking about Pan Africanism and you critique Pan Africanism, it could always go the other way. I learned that from DMG debate over on Size Channel. Shout out to Sign That Up. When even though DMG won, there was people who didn't like the fact that their ideology was being attacked. So I feel like depending on Haru, see, I was there. Haru picked this topic. So he had already knew that he was coming with this. So obviously he already had some tricks up his sleeve. I don't know what to expect. I don't know why he chose this topic, because typically I'm like, all right, this Pan wheelhouse. I feel like if Pan come with this is the thing that Pan has basically represented since day one. So for Haru to come with this, he must have something up his sleeve that could potentially be the kryptonite to Pan's game. I don't know. I don't know what to expect. I just know, pseudo slayers, affiliating with the pseudo killers, just Cedric and all the other guys that could kind of even be in there to spar with Haru, which I know that's what they do behind the scenes. I don't know, man. So I'm gonna say 50-50 on this one, but I'm expecting this to be a good match.
Let me ask you this. Did you watch the interview I had with Heru?
Yeah.
Did you know that he was a former Pan Africanist before that? I mean,
yeah, for sure.
Okay. Yeah. I didn't know that. Okay, yeah.
But but I've talked to him offline before, so I kind of know a little bit, but not in terms of his argument, but in terms of some of the things that he have done, some of his accolades from the past.
Yeah, I got you.
Anonymous Hebrew, my brother. Hey, just to let you know, before we get out of here, we're gonna talk about you and Slim Reaper, because he intimated that you was running, but we're gonna wait till we get through all the Debate-Mania stuff and then deal with whether you run from stick figures. I wouldn't. I ain't saying you would.
Here the thing. Right?
I'm saying I wouldn't. But before you talk about stick figure, tell us who you got in this debate.
So two things. As long as we could get it done quick, I do got some stuff going on with my kids that I need to take care of. But I wasn't finna let nobody. No, shout out to nobody. But I wasn't finna let nobody, especially I ain't finna do you like that, Slim. I definitely wasn't finna let this brother sit here and try to pretend like I'm running.
Can I get y'all in the negotiation room tonight?
We can do it tomorrow.
Well,
I'm on
he
the
said he got
road.
some stuff going on, so whenever.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
But you could put us in there. I just ain't gonna pull up, right? So I don't want. I'm gonna say this though, right? First, let's do the debate, and then I'll address this. Number one, I think both these brothers are gonna bring an amazing debate, right? I think they didn't had a lot of communication between each other. Like, I just think that Heru rattled him a little bit before the debate, and I think after looking at both of them debate, I think it's gonna come down to the rapid fire or what we call the chin check. And I think Heru gonna get him, right? That's just my opinion. I think that when push comes to shove, I think there's gonna be some things that cause Pan to kind of lose it. That's just what I've been seeing kind of when they first got into it, right? And that's just going off my speculation on what I've seen them, their interactions. But I will say I think both of them are great debaters, and I think we're gonna have a great one. It's gonna be a great championship fight. Shout out to both the brothers. But I think Heru gonna get him out of there. And that's my thought.
Right.
All right. Hey. Did I already ask Classic Craig what was what?
Yeah.
He went first.
Yeah, he went neutral.
Don't forget the other brother, Jose. You ain't let him speak.
Yeah, my man Jose. Who you got in this joint, man?
I think Pan-Africanism is practical, but it seems that people think it's an old philosophy that they just don't want to deal with anymore. But I think that Pandemus is going to prove his point that Pan-Africanism is something that we can always and forever use. Because it's lasted this long and it hasn't gone anywhere.
Okay. Listen, I'm not mad at nobody's opinion, but we got somebody up here. We got somebody up here who gonna have a lot to say about these opinions. Let's talk to the number one contender for the Versus Series World Championship, Heru Conscious. Talk to him, man. Unmute your mic, Heru. Unmute your mic.
Yo, what's going on, family?
What up?
Yo.
I'm here. As y'all see, I'm masked up, baby.
Okay. We know you. We know you
I'm masked up. I'm masked up, brother. Look, I've been spinning the block for weeks now, right? Been spinning the block. I got one thing I want y'all to hold on to. I need y'all to hate. Because come debate night, I'm shooting everything up. Y'all gonna see me work.
Okay.
Hey, where is the reigning defending Versus Series World Champion, man? Like, where is the one and only Super Pan, man? Wild as the Taliban.
Atheist in his left hand, African in his other hand.
You hear me? That rapper coming out in you, nobody. That rapper coming out in you, brother.
Man, your sis been telling me I should get back on it.
He's saying drop the link for him, DMG.
It should be in his inbox.
The champ is here.
Hey, appreciate y'all keeping it clean in the chat. FYI, that link is just for the Pan Man. Please, nobody else hit the link unless we open this thing up. All right, my brother Jose, what's going on?
Nah, I don't know. It just went off there. I don't know what happened. My phone giving trouble.
Okay.
But by the
Did
way,
you
DMG,
tell us who you had?
Yeah,
Pandemus, if he's for Pan Africanism.
Gotcha. All right, we waiting on the Super Pan man to hit the panel.
Hey, DMG, I wanted to quickly say I appreciate all of those that actually got love and support for the boy. You know what I mean? And I think that this is going to be a very, very highly educational debate. This is a debate that actually is going to matter because these are results that these are things that we can actually put into use to see better for the Black community. Okay, so I just want to leave that out there. I'm gonna let my brother go ahead and rock out. I see he popped on. So shout out to the panel, shout out to the chat, and also shout out to the champ. I appreciate this opportunity.
No doubt. Hey, Haru, salute, my brother. Salute. Appreciate you. And I think this is gonna be a powerful one, man. We got it going on in 7 days. All right, somebody beat me to look. I went to click on the button. Somebody got happy for they beat me to it. But before we let the reigning, defending, undisputed, undefeated versus series world champion, y'all know what we gotta do.
Champ is here! The champ is here! The champ is here! The champ is here!
One more time for the one time.
The champ is here! The champ is here! The champ is here! The champ is here!
Right.
Oh yeah, what you gonna do, brother, when the Super Pan Man one's wild on you? You feel me? What's good, baby? Super Pan Man, wild as the Taliban. We in the building. Salute to the whole panel. Salute to the chat. Salute to the Pan fans. Salute to the bar and everybody. And salute to the beard. You know what I mean? Big up the beard.
Appreciate you, my brother. Appreciate you, man. So I'm sure you've been listening in. I'm sure you've heard all of the talk. What say the Super Pan Man about the biggest debate in the debate community on these YouTube streets, brother?
Well, first, allow me to salute the platform for being able to put on such a big thing. The Debate-Mania, I know you've been thinking about it for a while, and so it's finally here. It's dope that it's jumping off. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a nice little explosion for the channel. You know what I'm saying? So salute you and your vision to make this happen, and I'm glad to be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm honored to be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? As far as my particular debate, you know what I'm saying? Before I even say that, I heard a couple of the comments leading up to this, me coming on here. And you know what I'm saying? Folks talking about I'm rattled or that. Let me just deal with the rattled. I'm definitely not rattled. We could have done this debate the day that we set the debate. And as far as me gunning for specific opponents, this one or any opponent, I'm really not. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can get it. Literally anybody can get it. I don't think anybody can beat me for multiple reasons, starting with my cockiness. So that's just what it is. So everybody can feel all of the feels that they be feeling when they trying to beat me and they get into rankings, you know, trying to build a rank up so they get a chance to see me or whatever. Have all the feels, you know what I'm saying? I don't share that with y'all. You know what I'm saying? So this will be a dope debate. It'll probably be more of a lecture. I'll be just pointing out some stuff that I think our people are unaware of and need to be filled in on moving forward, because this is a very serious topic. Although we joking around and making a little play with it, everybody knows me and this topic don't play. And so it'll be serious. And by the end of it, we'll even have an assignment for everybody to do moving forward. You feel me? Have a nice day.
No doubt, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. That was the one and only Versus Series world champ.
The champ is here! The champ is here! The champ is here!
Pandemus, the Pan-African atheist. And let's start with Sergeant Running Waters, man. Closing remarks as it pertains to Debate-Mania, the war, your membership thereof, who you want, who heads you want on the platter, what can we look forward to with you and Anonymous, etc., etc. You can even talk about your supermodel wife and your multilingual children.
Well, one, shout out to the bar. One of the newest members of the bar over there. So, they got a real one on their squad, and so we come with people's heads. I just want to say, hopefully me and Anonymous Hebrew, hopefully we can debate, and I can take his head next. Believe me, it won't be even difficult at all. Hopefully you can get your boy Chris Harris, man, to stop trying to change topics and all kinds of stuff. It's gonna go just like it did in the Helios Biblos conversation, and the time that he tried to say that there was there was theocratic rule in the first century in Israel, even though they were under the Roman Empire and all that kind of stuff. It's gonna go just like it did in those other conversations, we outlined some of these things up, man, and I'm taking niggas' heads off. So and it's not gonna be pretty. Pseudo said with his Chat GPT scholarship, check out the Bar Reloaded page, and you can watch all the videos and miss citations and fake quotations and everything.
Hey man, don't make Cedric come for you, bro. Go ahead.
If he shows up here,
come for you.
If he shows up here, Sage, don't take offense, baby. Take the stairs. But if he comes up here, the only thing that's going to happen is that
who got happy fingers on the damn buttons. What is happening?
I don't know. Bro.
I don't know who's doing that, but shame on them. But yeah, the
hilarious.
He's going to come up here.
That was you, Darren. That's wild.
It's not me. It's definitely not me.
Sid will hit the panel and talk about topics again that he does not know. He doesn't know anything about philosophy or even methodological naturalism or even he don't know anything about it. So I tried to talk to him on the topic. He didn't know what it meant or what its implications were. Said you need to be taking the stairs to build some leg muscle. Baby, if you lose the weight, I'll find it. I promise. So
now get out of the chat.
You was in the chat earlier.
It's my chat.
Oh, okay. You got a point.
Finish your statement, bro.
All right. She said he built like an angle Twizzler, but you look like your name should be Thud or Oof.
Hey,
anyway,
man,
all right. Okay. Anyway, shout out to Debate-Mania and the whole event and all of the debate stuff coming up. Shout out to the bar, man. We're gonna get it through. We're gonna do our thing and collect a few heads. So.
All right. Shout out to.
I got a question right quick. So you trying to
shout out to hold up. Shout out to the boy Reloaded, Slim Reaper, one of the newest members. When I start playing this promo, y'all gonna get a good laugh when y'all see Slim Reaper pop up on the set. I know I did. That being said, the brother is looking to take some heads right here on Paradigm Shift TV 314. Now, we gonna go to my man, Jose. I know you said Pan was gonna take this, brother, but close this thing out and let the people know what you got going on over on your channel.
Well, I said that, but I don't really know the debaters. I'm just for anything with African in it. So that's the only reason why I said that he was going to win. I don't have no background with either of the brothers. But thank you for coming on my channel. The video did very well. We definitely have some other topics to discuss. And one topic I want to discuss with you is what it is if a person practicing Christianity and Kemetic spirituality, what would be the differences as far as the practice is concerned? I think that's a unique topic that no one has ever discussed before, and I think you would definitely be qualified to have that discussion.
I got you. I like it. I like it. I like it, brother. Hey, do me a favor. Tap that in the WhatsApp so I know I get the exact wording correct.
No problem. But I don't
Hey,
have to say, but your platform is inspiring, and don't be surprised if you see me creeping around the corner, trying to get into the debate scene. Huh? So don't be surprised.
Believe it or not, I had a conversation with Classic Craig about that very thing earlier today.
Okay, I appreciate that, but I'm a little apprehensive about doing it. But
you know what I told you, man. You just got to get out there and do it, bro.
All right. Well, if I do it, you're gonna be the first to know. For sure.
I appreciate it.
All right, so that's it on that.
Hey, all right, nobody. Trust and believe the gospel. Where you at? I just seen you up on the screen, bro. Where you at? Where is nobody?
Can you hear me
Nobody
now?
knows.
Yeah, you was in the back, bro. What you doing in the back?
My bad, bro. I dropped off and then hit the link from the chat rather than going into the account.
Ah, okay.
Now,
right,
bro, you
talk
already
about
know how
your debate. Talk about your debate. Talk about the platform, what you got coming up. Are you gonna be debating more, or is you going back in the debate center booth?
First off, with Debate-Mania, bro, you already know how I feel about that. I remember the day ones, just talking about it, hashing it out, being the type of wrestling fans that me and you are, and implementing that into the vision that everybody see today. I'm definitely inspired, like the boy Jose said. I'm definitely appreciative to get to meet you through the little homie Jerome. You know what I'm saying, and the relationship that me and you built over the years, and to just see everything come together, the partnerships, the people, and all that, man. I think Debate-Mania is gonna be a spectacle, not just here on YouTube, but in the future, we're trying to have this be the platform where even the presidents come debate on. It's so legit, My debate that's coming up, man, yeah, I think it's gonna be fun, man. Ain't no hate with me and the brother Seth, even though he an atheist and we disagree on worldviews. We actually, like I said, live within arm reach of each other, and y'all gonna see a lot of stuff coming from us, as well. My channel as well, I'm gonna do a revamp of that and hold more stuff over there. Some of it more of like a feeder system to the Paradigm Shift platform as well. And what else you wanted me to talk on, bro?
You pretty much covered it, bro. You pretty much covered it. You made my eyes a little wet. I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm talking about? Real quick, man, I want to shout out the godmother of Paradigm Shift TV 314 in the Versus series, the one and only Mama B.
Hey, Miss Barbara.
Barbara Cunningham. Listen, family.
Mama B.
If you against Mama B, you against DMG. Act accordingly. And that's on my grandmama. Act accordingly. If you don't mess with Mama B, you don't mess with me. Kick rocks to your toes, please. That being said, Classic Craig, tell the people what you got coming up and what you think about Debate-Mania #1.
I gotta say this, man. Debate-Mania is gonna be epic. It's gonna be a bonanza. Nobody can do this, man. Nobody can replicate this. This is legendary. So we're gonna see how this is gonna come out, man. We got some fiery debates, man. We got some new debaters trying to come through and show their stuff about it, man. But we got some surprises coming to you after Debate-Mania is over. We're gonna see a lot of amazing things on here on Paradigm Shift TV 314. But one of the things I can't wait to see is the one and only Slim Barbarian, go up against Anon, aka the Anonymous Hebrew, and possibly Cedric Ortega from the Pseudo Killers, also known as the Lions Den champ. We need to rename that the championship title anyway. But anyway, I would love to see that battle. for both of them brothers to go up against the Slim Barbarian, so we can see how this go down. But yeah, man, I can't wait to see this go down, fam. I really can't.
All right. Cannon, what's the word, brother?
Yeah, you already know what it do. We just gonna close out lightly. Shout out to everybody in the chat, everybody that's supporting Paradigm Shift and the Paradigm Shift family, all the debaters. You know, everybody here is obviously doing what they enjoy. Just with all the debates coming up over this next weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I don't know what to expect from a lot of them, so I'm genuinely interested. Just in case I'm hosting or moderating, you know, I'm gonna do my best to just stay down the middle. Hopefully, y'all come out, both combatants on either end of the spectrum, come out and do what they need to do, and we'll see what the judges say. Shout out to all the debaters, get ready, pop on, and then with that championship, I'm looking forward to see Haru and Pan put together a awesome event. And just the other thing I wanted to say was when I look at the some of the commercials, some of the advertisements, some of the back and forth banter behind the scenes, I'm proud to say it's coming together. You know, somebody said I'm talking about it like it's real fights. Well, you know, that's how I feel. So I just want to continue to get that energy to the platform. So everybody continue doing what you're doing. Great show, and I'm looking forward to see what's next.
Hey, before we go on, I want to ask a quick question because I noticed something. And this is not an ad hom or nothing like that. I think it's actually a pretty cool addition. Did Pandemus add a beard to his avatar?
Well, you know, hey man, you know how they gotta do. You know how they gotta do when they go up against the big magic beard energy, man. JJ called my beard magical. The brother was so enchanted that he wasn't able to speak clearly. You did. Listen. Hey, a BB Tume to my man King Herc. See you next week at Debate-Mania, brother. Cannon. Oh no, we already got Cannon. My bad. All right. Let's talk. We gonna go from beards to a brother that can't grow one. Slim Reaper. Oh, we already got you, didn't we?
On what topic?
Everything. Yeah, we already got you, man. I'm a little elevated. My apologies. Let's start with the number one contender to the title. Plus, I just wanted to say you can't grow a beard, Leandro. Shout out to you having my man as your profile pic. And the guy on your profile pic, your favorite philosopher, he can actually grow a beard. So shout out to him. Rest in peace and whatnot. That being said, my man, Haru Conscious, the number one contender for the Versus Series World Championship. We've seen you submit Bosco. We've seen you commit a hellacious lecture over on Nephew Wavy channel. But this ain't Bosco, and this ain't the other Hebrew brother, PJ Lyon. This is Pandemus, the Pan-African atheist, the reigning, defending, undefeated, undisputed Versus Series champion. What makes you think you can defeat him in his very own ideology is what's on the line? I would dare say he's fighting for the two most important things outside of his family, the Versus Series world title and Pan-Africanism itself. What we talking about, Haru? Are you ready?
Yeah, I tell you this, man, brother DMG. You know, I've been rocking a full beard probably since high school. I'm gonna get off it, man. No, listen.
Big beard business, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, absolutely. Let me say this, brother. What we gonna deal with come debate night, and this is what I want you all to get ready for, because we're gonna break this down to two categories: rhetoric and results. So my thing is at the end of the day, I'm not gonna give too much because I want my opponent, which is my brother, Pandemus. I want him to keep thinking that I'm coming the way that I'm coming. I want him to keep that same energy, because right now he's clueless as to how I'm coming. I never said that Pan-Africanism is wrong. I'm not against Pan-Africanism at all. I'm just saying that it's not a practical solution in the 21st century. So with that in mind, we're gonna deal with some facts come debate night, and these is gonna be some things that brother either gonna have to stand on or concede. It's gonna be one of the two. It's one of the two. He's got a lot of explaining to do. But if he can't explain it, why the results are why they are, he's in trouble. And I can guarantee you that. So maybe he got prepared a little bit too early and thought he won on the first day we announced this. I think he need to use this week to look at some things and reevaluate. Because I'm not playing come debate night, bro. I promise that.
Listen, man. Listen. Hey, just in case y'all forgot, this is Haru Conscious. Those two victories in the Versus series ain't where this brother started. This brother been around for a very long time. As a matter of fact, he is the reigning world champion of Heavy Hitters Debate League. Y'all gonna be seeing a little more of that organization as well. We all gonna be eating in this debate space. Maybe one day Debate-Mania can last a week and we'll have other debate leagues showcasing during Debate-Mania week. But in the meantime, we right here at Debate-Mania #1, and Haru Consciousness said, come get this work.
And here we go.
We're going to turn it over to the champ. What do you have to say in response to what your opponent just said? Because with all due respect,
the champ is here.
There we go with the happy buttons, man. I appreciate it though. With all due respect, champ, this ain't LP.
Yeah.
Nor is this James Cassell, bro.
Yeah, that I know. I noticed that.
This my fine sir is a heavy hitter, if I do say so myself. What are you prepared? Are you prepared, my brother? Are you fully prepared for the heavy hits that's gonna come your way when you face the heavy hitter, the pseudo slayer? Pseudo hunter, my bad, pseudo slayer said the pseudo hunter.
Huh.
Hey man, mute your mic, man.
My bad.
Are you prepared, brother,
for Jehovah's return?
what you will face in 7 days' time when the storm known as Haru Conscious comes to try and take that title from you, brother?
Yeah, I gotta tell you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Even with the thing like, yo, keep the same energy, all that, like, really don't. It's not even about to be all hype like that. Like, this is to be an easy conversation. I really do this in real life. I really have this very conversation in real life with people who try and not necessarily come against or say even that it's going as far as to say Pan-Africanism is impractical, but presenting things, even things that are coming out in more modern times, try and go in a different direction. The issue is they still most times, well, never mind, I'm gonna leave that alone. But this right here is something I could do off the top of my head. The only time I needed to take for this was to make slides. Like I wasn't joking. We could have done it that night. And as far as worrying about preparing for these 7 days, he worried about 7 days prep. Tell him he got 7 days left.
Man. 7 days left, family. Haru Conscious, the #1 contender in the Versus Series top 10 rankings. He is the hitman. He is the heavy hitter. He is the pseudo hunter, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to my man Vincent Mueller in the building. Appreciate your support, my brother. Haru, I just realized I forgot to get that info to you, brother. I'm gonna get it to you though. Pan, the reigning defending Versus Series world champion. Undisputed, undefeated. We can go all the way back to him defeating the people's champ, Lord Benu. We can go all the way back to him taking out Leandre Light, his voice buddy, Jay Fax. We can go all the way back to the tournament final where he took out the Bible breaker, A1. We can go back a few months' time and see him beat James Cassell so bad the brother made 6 videos about it. We can go back even less time and see him confuse my man LP so much that my man thought he had another round left. This is who my man Haru has to defeat next week. Both of these brothers got a tall task. Both of these brothers got to come with their A game. Both of these brothers will make history as the first main event in Debate-Mania history. Pan say, this is status quo. I know this like the back of my hand, but Haru say, allow me to reintroduce myself because a lot of people got amnesia. Is he going to make Pan remember? Or is Pan going to just go away feeling that this is somebody he can easily forget? 7 days from now, we're going to find out. Y'all know what it is, man. It's your brother DMG, a.k.a. Brother Pianki. This is Paradigm Shift TV 314. Y'all come black and rock with us. Debate-Mania weekend kicks off this Friday. Big Hemi, the biblical barbarian, taking on KOT of the New Torah movement. It's the one we've been waiting for months now. We're going to crown a new social media champion. Will it be the barbarian or will it be my man KOT? Y'all come black and find out. Debate-Mania week is up on us, ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate you. Till next time, that is peace.
We ain't done.
Y'all stay tuned for
Thank you.
this 5-minute promo for next week's spectacular. Brother, what are you talking about? We ain't done.
Me and Anonymous, he was supposed to have a conversation for you in this video.
No, he said he ain't had time. Remember? I'm going to put y'all in the negotiation room. Y'all going to talk tomorrow.
I thought he said he could talk now. I thought he was talking about, okay, my bad.
Yeah, man. Pay attention, brother. Pay attention.
I was reading the chat.
See, if you had a beard, you would know. But anyway.
One of your biggest followers threw me off.
I wonder why. Listen, we're going to get to it, man. Y'all come black next week. 7 days. It's the main event. But everything kick off Friday with Hemi and KOT for the social media title. Shout out to Ratchet Craig. Shout out to Classic Craig. Say what you say, but the Versus series would not exist without the architects. They put the concept together, the format together. They brought paradigm shift from rinky dink, as far as other people was concerned, platform when it was literally just me, nobody, and Captain K switching out as debaters and moderators to try to edutain the people. Just when I was getting ready to say, listen, I might not be doing this no more, here come these brothers with a nice concept. Here we are today, Debate-Mania 1. Salute to them. Salute to Sage the Savage for all the hard work she do behind the scenes. Shout out to my man GT and the GT Project. Shout out to my man Cannon, the best host in these YouTube streets. Y'all look for him, Classic Craig, Nobody, and GT to continue putting out these new shows. And continue to support your boy as I spread the message of Black existentialism to the ignorant masses. Shout out to Mumble Mouth Molly. Family, Debate-Mania kicks off this Friday. Be here. We appreciate y'all support. Till next time, check out this promo so y'all can get in the right vibe and keep the same energy for Debate-Mania. That's peace.
On October 3rd through October 5th, the entire debate world comes together for 3 nights, 1 platform, 1 spectacle. This is not just another debate event. This is the grandest stage of them all. Debate-Mania is the premier event in the debate community, the Super Bowl of intellect, the WrestleMania of words. The brightest minds, the fiercest rivalries, the biggest stakes. Here, champions are made, legacies are written, and only the sharpest minds survive. Debate-Mania is the grandest stage of intellect. Big Hemi versus KOT at Debate-Mania. It's the social media tournament final. Who speaks for the most high? Only one will stand victorious. Only one will leave as a champion. 1 debate. 2 warriors of faith and fire. Believers and skeptics watching. The truth will be tested, and only one voice will claim the crown. Big Hemi the biblical barbarian, a scripture-swinging powerhouse who brings the word like a hammer, breaking down doctrine with fearless conviction. Opposite him stands KOT of the New Torah movement, the sharp-minded Israelite who wields ancient text and modern insight to shatter tradition and rewrite the argument. At Debate-Mania, the digital battlefield heats up for the Versus Series social media title. 2 voices. 1 burning question: is Jesus the Most High God? At Debate-Mania, the path to the World Championship runs through an argument of history and belief. The question: did African Americans receive Christianity from Europeans? Big Hemi the biblical barbarian, scripture-driven, unapologetic, and ready to prove that faith for African Americans is deeper than we know. Across from him is Lucifer with clever dialogue to question the very roots of African American religious identity. 1 debate. 1 chance to claim the #1 contender spot and a ticket to Battle of the Ideologies this November. History will be tested, and only 1 voice will earn a shot at the world title. 2 icons, 1 stage.
Run into nobody that addresses the message. So you haven't run into nobody that addresses the messy parts. Well, welcome.
Well, I didn't say no one.
Welcome to that's literally what you said. I just repeated what you just said.
You gonna see come debate night.
I just repeated what you just said. So you haven't run into nobody that addresses the messy parts. I'm here for you, bro. I'm gonna address all of the messy parts for you.
Okay.
I'll answer all of the questions that you and your followers need answered, right? Because when you you say Pan-Africanism is not the solution, I cannot wait. I'm not even about to ask you what your alternative would be. Because I can't wait. Please explain to the people, because what's going to end up happening is you will have the solution, and everybody can just follow what you say. So after the debate, we'll be able to just go with that shit that you say, and we're gonna be good. So my work will be done.
What we're asking is a very critical question. Is
elaborate
a liberation strategy for Black people in the 21st century, or is it simply a political fantasy that actually appeals to emotion more than it delivers results? And this is something that when you look at on the surface, my brother, Pan-Africanism actually offers a beautiful idea. Unity amongst people, people of African descent worldwide, right? But when we examine history and the realities of today, right, it becomes clear that Pan-Africanism functions more as a romantic version of
it's a collision of worldviews, Pan-African tradition versus a radical challenge to modernize. Two titans, one titan, no compromises. Debate-Mania, and the Muse versus Haru conscious. The words will cut deep, and only one voice will echo as the undisputed versus series world champion. The reigning champion, Pan demands, a master strategist whose Pan-African vision has crushed every challenger, stands tall at the summit of debate supremacy. But across the stage waits a fearless disruptor, Haru conscious, the ageless superstar with a rage and intellect, determined to end Pan's dominance argument by argument. The giant, two